Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going through with our marathon here, going ahead and trying to knock out as many players entering the draft that we can hit. I'm focusing right now on tight ends, doing some quarterbacks here and there. I've already done about like 20-25 receivers if you guys want to check those out. But before we get started, if you guys could do me a huge favor, I've been doing a lot of work here trying to get all these videos out for you guys. Could you guys please do me a great favor and just support the channel? Please like the video, subscribe. I'm trying to hit 220 subscribers. It's nothing crazy big, but it's big to me. If you guys could please help me do that. If you guys could just go ahead and look down below. Are you subscribed? Maybe you thought you were and you're not. So just take a look for me, please. If you want to hit the notification bell, if you want to see more videos like this, please do. If you just want to support the channel by subscribing but don't want to get the notifications, that's fine too. Just make sure you click no notifications on the bell as well. All right, let's jump right in, guys. Like we said, we're looking at Ohio State tight end Cade Stover. He's number 8. Let's take a look at his prospect information. Obviously, we say Ohio State. He's from Ohio, actually, so that's cool. He's entering the draft class as a senior. Standing in at 6'4". That's a pretty decent height for a tight end. That's around what you want to see, around 6'4", 6'5", around that height. Same with the weight, 247 pounds. The average tight end is about 250, so that's great. It's what you want to see as well. Got those 32-inch arms, so around average. Same with the hand size, just slightly above average hand size at 9 3/4. Their prospect grade on NFL is 6.26. What they take into account is like some next-gen stats that include the production score, which, you know, based on the production, they grade him as the 5th tight end in the class. Gave him a 76 out of 100. Athleticism score, they ranked him as the 7th most athletic tight end entering the draft with a 75. Total score combined, they rank him as the 5th tight end at a 76. Obviously, this stuff doesn't matter to me. It just gives you an idea of where other people rank him, but we're going to look at the film and determine that ourselves. His stats. Oh boy, we finally got a quick tight end, 4'6'5". We've been seeing a lot of tight ends hovering around 4'8". So seeing a guy at 4'6'5" is a breath of fresh air for sure. He also participated in the vertical jump at 34 inches, so 34.5 inches, which is great. We've seen a lot of the tight ends averaging about 32, so a little bit higher than there. Also participated in the broad jump at just an inch or a couple inches under 10 feet. And then 20-yard shuttle ran a 4.45 in the 20-yard shuttle. So awesome. Now that we have that, let's go ahead and take a look at some other stats here and see what we can get from it. All right, so taking a look here at his season stats, he had about 41 receptions for 576 yards, so pretty decent amongst tight ends. That's about what you expect to see. He had 5 touchdowns on the year, which is also pretty decent for a tight end. And it ranks 124th in the nation in terms of both receivers, tight ends, halfbacks, pretty much anybody who's caught a pass. He's ranking 124th. His longest catch on the season was 49 yards, and his average depth of target was about 14 yards. So now that we have that, let's go ahead and take a look at his highlights, get a good idea how he looks there, and then we'll jump into the actual game film, and then we'll take a look and see and give him a good grade and find out if we think he's hot or not. Let's take a look. All right, we're jumping right in. Remember, Cade is number 8 for Ohio State. Like we said, we're gonna be looking at his highlights first, getting a good glimpse of a little bit of what we're working with here as we see the boy bullying Indiana, my poor team. Got the quarterback rolling out, hits him, nice, using catching with his hands, just puts his shoulder down, making sure he gets the first down. I like it. What you don't want to see is a tight end who's not physical. And look at him covering the ball, and he's putting his shoulder in the dude's head. Let's go. He's out here trying to bully him. All right, another short pass. Oh, he's moving. Takes it for a nice little gain there. Takes the catch. Runs along the sideline. Nice little gain there. Finds the hole in the zone. Turns around. He's don't give a fuck. He's running over referees and everything. Takes the crow route. Stiff arms the first guy. Nice. Gets another little gain there. He's going across the field here. Nice snatch. Almost keeps his balance after the contact. All right. Finds his hole in the zone. He's sitting there. He's like, hey, if you want it, I'm right here. Good, smart play. You want a tight end that's smart whenever it comes to zone coverages and where he should sit. So that's good. All right, quarterback rolling out the pocket. He's booty cheek naked down the field. Oh, shit, he's got sneaky speed. He snags it in for the touchdown. Let's go. All right, let's find out where we're at here. Okay, nice catch in traffic there. So far, nothing crazy, but just showing us that he can catch the ball and get down the field. Shows us a little idea of his physicality. I like how he reached out, snagged that ball there for the touchdown. Just an easy catch and grab score here. Remember, for tight ends, they're not usually the ones who have the crazy highlights unless you're looking at Brock Bowers. And that was beautiful, jumping up and snagging that over the dude's head. Beautiful hands there, concentration. I love that he's catching with his hands and not using his body on these. Got the play action here. Nice little out route, just a little quick gain. Decent route running there. Oh, just gets it out quickly. I like that this guy utilizes the stiff arm a whole lot. They get him to him quick. He rolls down the sideline, gets a nice gain of 10 there. All right, they're tossing it up to him. Ooh, a little low. I thought they were going to do the fade ball, but that shit works too. All right, had him go up to the fake block. Rolls it out, gets a nice gain of 15. Here in the red zone, once again, initiate the block, shed it, and go get the touchdown. Easy play there. Catches over the top against Michigan. Ooh, that tackle was scary. All right, so now that we've seen that, let's go ahead and take a look at his game film. Get a good idea how that looks. All right, and today we're going to look at the game versus Penn State, who was ranked number 7 at the time. Ohio State won 20-12 this game, and specifically he had 4 catches for 70 yards and no touchdowns. This is the game that I found, so we're going to go ahead and take a look and see how it looks. Once again, shout out to Adrian Cienko for the film. We're taking a look at Cade Stover here versus Penn State. We're going to be looking at how aggressive is he on the blocks, how his routes look, how his catching looks, all of that, because this is where we can find out all the consistency with that. So for this first one here, oh, he keeps going, catches the ball, takes it up for another couple yards here. And I got the aerial thanks to Adrian. We got him motioning out here, kind of moseying, but looks like it's a screen. Come on, go get that block. I would love to see him a little bit more physicality there. Got him coming on the motion out here. Spotting the screen, running up here. Looks like he kind of feels like he was like knowing he wasn't going to get the ball there. You could tell, like, sometimes it doesn't look like he's running with full effort. Bad pass there. All right, motioning to the outside here. Kind of gets contested in traffic there. Top of the screen here. Another physical play on the DB there, making it difficult for him to create any separation. Once again, seems like he's struggling a little bit with contact to create separation. Quarterback gets sacked here. See if we could take a look at the route. All right, yeah, so there was nothing much there to see. Nothing much there to see. All right, he's running up. He went to go, looks like he went to go get a safety or something, but didn't manage to. All right, great, good job getting initiation there on that block. So that's good to see. Gets his hips low. Got the good leverage. Got his anchor. Looked good on that block. Got him motioning out here. I'll tell you what, he definitely doesn't look like a 4.65 speed. I think the last tight end we looked at seemed like he was a bit faster than this guy, but maybe he'll change my mind when we see some other things here. So he's kind of just walking in. He hit like 2-3 guys, but didn't really do too much. I would like to see him just really engage in one of them and just really take them out. Bottom of the screen here. Great block there on the run. So I like his run blocking. His run blocking I don't have a problem with. All right, just a short route, just running out there. Nothing much to see there. Top of the screen in the slot. Yeah, just nothing really to love about his route running. Just kind of lazy on the route. All right, lined up at the traditional tight end spot. Good blocking on the run. See, I like him on the run blocks. I like him in the run game. See, just putting his head down, just pushing up. Like, I like the physicality in the run game. I just wish I seen it in the pass game as well. All right, down here at the bottom. Run to the opposite side here. Nothing to see here. Let's carry on. Got him motioning up towards the top of the screen here. Nice catch. Rolled to the outside of the sideline like we want to see. Puts his shoulder down. I like the physicality there. There he goes again, being physical in the run game. Continuing to push the pile. Perfect. That's what you want to see. All right. He's the lead there, going in for the block. Perfect. Perfect. I love him in the run game. I do love him in the run game. All right, just a deep post over the middle. He just definitely, every route he looks like he's not expecting to get the ball thrown to him. Which probably why he only got 4 catches and didn't have that many, because like I would love to see, I just feel a little bit wanting more from him. All right. And then physical in the run game. All right, he's the lead blocker here, running up. Doesn't get to the linebacker in time. But, I mean, that's just being nitpicking. It's tough. These guys are faster out there. All right, traditional tight end here. Just rolls out as the safety's pick here. Great catch by Marvin Harrison there. All right. Good adjustment, coming back for the block. On the outside there, just get in the corner. Secure it. We know what we see. We know what we see with him in the run game. A willing blocker in the run game, so that's good. All right, pass block. Okay, he looked good there. He looked good there. So when he's lined up as a traditional tight end and he's blocking just on the edge, I actually do like him there. So I think that's what we're getting here. We're getting a physical blocking tight end who can go out for passes. He's not going to drop the passes from what we're seeing. He's just not going to be getting open a ton. He's not going to be like his number one threat is his passing game until he's able to develop his route running a bit more. Which we know does happen. Takes a lot of time for tight ends to develop in the league because they have so much that they have to work on with blocking and everything else with the route running, catching, everything like that. So I think we got a good idea of what we're working with here. All right. I like it. Just clearing that edge. He's seeing that guy going on the inside. He followed him, just pushed him out, just trying to get him out of the play. All right, on the outside here. Just secures that edge. I like it. Physical, pops the defensive end. Nice, strong. See here. See, he even put his hands up. But like even the way he put his hands up just was like he's just like sure, if you pass it to me, sure. Oh, there you go. Snag it on his head, boy. That's what I want to see. And then get back in the run game. Perfect. So he can catch. The dude definitely has hands. It's just his route running that I need to see improve. Yeah, his guy got in front of him there, but we're talking about a tight end here. We're not talking about a tackle. So there you go. Physical in the screen game there. All right. Well, I think we know enough about our guy here to really get a good idea of what we're working here with Cade. I think we can move on to the next tight end, but first let's go into the hot or not and find out what we think of him as he gets a nice catch here, gets a nice gain of 20. But let's take a look. All right, now time for the question. Cade Stover, is he hot or not? Let's go into our stats. Route running, 4 out of 10. Definitely was just lazy on a lot of routes, rounded everything, never showed any kind of nuance, head fakes, any kind of explosion. It just really seemed like he just was just kind of out there, just running a route to the, like, it's so just basic. Definitely has a lot to work on when it comes to route running, so 4 out of 10. Catching, I'm gonna give him an 8 out of 10. The only reason it's not higher is because I just need to see a little bit more from him. I need to see more catches, more attempts. It could have been a 9 or a 10, but I just really needed to see more. But I think an 8 out of 10 is pretty great, especially knowing that 5 out of 10 is what we consider average. Blocking, 8 out of 10. I definitely liked his willingness and physicality in the run game. I think if you're drafting this guy, you're definitely getting him with the expectation that he's going to be used a lot to help as a run blocking tight end, with the ability to go out and catch passes because he can catch. You'll need to develop his route running to really make him a better tight end that's a lot more appealing, but that's something that you can develop, I believe, as long as you got the tools, and I think he does. So I'm giving him an 8 out of 10. Yak, I'm giving him a 6 out of 10, slightly above average. You see him be physical. He uses his stiff arm a lot. He does have a great stiff arm, and whenever he doesn't have that stiff arm, you just see him lower his shoulder and just get extra yards, as much as it is 1 yard, 2 yard, whatever he can get. And he can break through arm tackles, so he's great and physical in that way. He's not going to juke you out your shoes or nothing like that. He's not going to break a lot of tackles with his trucks. He usually does it just to get an extra yard. So that's why I'm giving him slightly above average at 6 out of 10. Hot or not? I say hot, because for a blocking tight end, I think you got a lot to work with here. He's a good blocking tight end who has good hands, just needs to work on that route running. So when I look at it like that, and if you need a blocking tight end, I say hot. If you're needing a receiving tight end, that's when I would say not. But you can develop him, I believe. I think I wouldn't be surprised if in like a couple years you start hearing about this guy and he ends up being a decent tight end. I would probably be surprised if he ended up blowing up and being this great tight end right off the bat. But hey, this is where we give our opinions and we find out ourselves. Round prediction, I say we take him in the 4th or 5th. I think there's a lot of good offensive talent in this draft. So I think taking him in the 4th or 5th, 4th more realistically sounds about right to me. So that's what I'd go with. All right, but you know what to do. If you made it this far, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it so much. If you liked the video, please like it. If you didn't, let me know down below why and how I can improve. I'm only trying to get better with time, and I'm trying to learn how to do this and get better with the scouting for all these different positions. I'm definitely open to feedback if you guys have it. We're all open for positive, healthy discussions. No need to obviously bully anybody because we're all just trying to learn and have fun here. So thank you guys so much. Please subscribe. We're trying to hit 500 subscribers, but let's start off with a smaller goal. Let's see if we can hit 220. That sounds good to me. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day. I'll see you on the next one.